Hello, Crosby 7th grade low brass. I'm here to help you for your audition next week for the All County Band. We're going to play through a couple of these pieces here and talk about them so you've got something to listen to, but you also know exactly what to do when you practice it. Hopefully this will make for a very successful audition. So the first thing I'm going to play for you is the low brass etude. It's the same for trombone, baritone, and tuba, but it's different for what the rest of the band is playing. And then we'll go to the full band one, which everybody's been playing and you've been working on in class. And I might give a couple of ideas that might be more low brass related that I might not have done if I was teaching the whole band with interpretation and other things. But both of these just happen to be in the key of E flat. Listen to my first one here. And this is the one that only the low brass will play, trombone, baritone, and tuba. All right, for this one, very important, don't start out too loud. We only start out at a mezzo forte. And if we do that, if you get nervous, and that may happen, which could happen that night, because we sometimes have a hard time being in control when the nerves get to us, you could get a little bit softer when you're supposed to start the crescendo in measure 4. Regardless, I would probably start that crescendo a little bit softer anyway, just so you have more distance and volume to go. So my first note is maybe for a mezzo forte, then my G might be even softer. That way I have more ground to cover. Okay? Now, measure 5 and 6. Big opportunity to show the judges that you know your dynamics. And we also need to remember to get a good smooth slur. Lip slurs are not really done a lot with the lips as much as they are with the back of your tongue. Make sure the back of your tongue lowers for both of those. Now when we get to the third to last measure, that's one I would isolate. And I would work it. We do the opposite thing here with the tongue on the slur there. The tongue will move up in the back when we go up to that B flat. And the easier you let that work and do less with the lips and more with the back of the tongue, your slurs will sound great. And the shorter you make those eighth notes that are tongued, it's going to make a big difference in contrast. So they're going to see that you know your styles. Now let's move along to the other side, the one you've been working on in class. Now the interesting thing is that this one is at a slower tempo. The first one was at 96 beats a minute. This one, correction, it was at 108 beats a minute. This one is at 84 beats a minute. Now, although it's a slower tempo, it will sound fast because of the notes that are in it. More 16th notes. At the beginning, it says mezzo forte. Don't start it too loud. It also says staccato. That staccato means for the whole piece. Yes, they could have written a dot over every note, but they decided not to. They decided just to play it in the style of staccato at the beginning. That happens in music sometimes, and what I'd like you to realize, it could happen in other pieces after this one that you've worked on. It's good to remember that. Now, the only spot where you should be really loud is the forte in measure 10. But there are plenty of spots where you can show great decrescendos, like leading into 5. Be as soft as you can be on that E flat leading into measure 6, and that will help you to get a great crescendo. And when you reach that E flat, play it with the best tone you can at a forte level. And then we're back down to a very comfortable mezzo forte at the end. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. Good luck next week, and hope to have good news from you guys that you made it. Best of luck.